So, Christina,
So, Doug,
how you doing?
doing good.
So, I think it's high time that I interview you
I'm thrilled.
again. I know you are. You just love it.
Mm-hmm.
So, how long you
We
been
should
at?
just put the camera on Roxy as you talk to me. Be much more interesting.
He rocks. So, how long you been at this work camping thing now?
4 days.
4 days. I mean, altogether.
Oh. 7.5 months in Cherokee and 4 days here.
Okay. With a little break in between.
A little break. Yep.
Yeah. So we hit the road a little over a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Did a 10,000-mile trip. We have a lot of new subscribers. Maybe we need to fill them
Okay.
in. So we did a 10,000-mile trip all the way from northern New York down to Florida, across the Gulf, all the way out to California. Then we were in Cherokee, North Carolina, Yogi and the Smokies, for 7.5 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to some Christmas wreaths. And then we came to Florida and we were here for like a month, and we ended up finding a job.
Mm-hmm.
And where are we working now?
We're at the Okeechobee KOA.
KOA. So, is this a privately owned or corporate owned?
It's a
KOA?
corporate-owned KOA.
Okay, tell us about the KOA where you are now.
It's big. It's very big.
How many sites?
It's over 700 sites.
Mm-hmm.
And the park is kind of divided in half of permanent trailers, I guess you'd call them, tenants, and the other half is campers. And those campers can be here for a day to a week to a month to a season, probably even the entire year.
Mm-hmm.
I know some of the work campers stay here for the year and they're in this section, so.
So would you say there's more work campers or year-round workers here?
Year-round workers, definitely.
And even some of the year-round workers live in the campground.
Yes.
Some live on the north side, which is like more permanent houses, and some live on the RV side.
Yeah.
So what kind of job do you have this time around?
This time around, I am in food service, so the store is a little bit different than the store that was set up at Yogi. This particular store has food in it, fast food, where they have a, what's it called? The chef?
Turbo chef?
Turbo chef. I do not use the turbo chef
So far.
so far. But so they have a menu for breakfast and lunch and dinner. People come in, we close at 6 and 7 o'clock depending on which day of the week it is. And we also have miscellaneous groceries and supplies. And I know this is going to surprise everybody because I know nothing about golfing, but I am also part of the team that assists golfers. I don't know what I'm assisting with, but I'm assisting.
So you have a lot of stuff to learn on the golf end of the business.
Yes.
Has that been your biggest challenge, would you say?
Yes.
How about learning the new point of sale system?
No, I've got that down pretty good, I think.
And what is the point of sale system called?
Oh gosh.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Well, the funny thing about it is KOA is about ready to change the system for everybody in April. So she had to learn the old system. So on your resume for work camping, you'll be able to list that you know the old system, and hopefully we'll be here long enough when they implement the new system that you'll be able to learn the new system.
He says hopefully. He's not having to learn it.
I'm not having to learn it, but it probably would be a good thing for me to know.
So tell everybody your job.
I am working in maintenance this time. Woohoo! Maintenance!
And so what are some of the things that you do?
Oh man, in maintenance here you get to do so much stuff. They have the biggest convention center in Okeechobee County. So they have two huge convention center rooms. They have the north room and the south room. So we get to do a lot of stuff. We get to mop floors. We get to constantly set up for different activities and different things going on. The campground itself has so many activities. So they utilize the convention center space for beanbag baseball, ukulele players, ukulele lessons,
Yep.
yoga, a couple different yoga and exercise programs, bingo twice a week. They have church on Sunday. They had choir practice there today. They have groups come in on the weekend, like huge groups. And it just, the list goes on and on and on. They have line dancers that line dance in there. Yeah. I don't know. Somewhere around we have a list of activities for here, and it's this long. I mean, there's so much stuff going on in the pools. So in maintenance, we get to run the weed eater for hours at a time, the leaf blower. I haven't mowed any lawns, but that's part of it. They pick up the garbage every day here at the sites in the RV side. And on the resident side, the north side, they pick up the garbage 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We got to help change out the oil in a deep fryer today. Electrical problems. We get called into plumbing issues. We had to pick up brush and scrap and stuff today. It just goes on and on and on. You just never really know. Sometimes you're checking sites, sometimes you're cleaning sites, sometimes you're checking to see if people are off from sites yet. Sometimes you're doing escorting people to sites and helping people get into their site. So the list is all over when it comes to what you get to do on maintenance. But it's been good. I'm outside. The weather is absolutely phenomenal here. This morning, the sun looked huge on the horizon, and it was coming up beyond the palm trees on the golf course, and it was foggy.
It was beautiful.
And it looked like something out of a picture book or whatever.
Like right now, it's 8 o'clock, and it says that it's
78 degrees
outside
with a breeze.
There's a strong breeze right now, but we really haven't had a bad day since we've been here.
No.
Maybe some people who are used to the warmer weather may have called some of the days that we've had cooler.
Yeah,
but
they think it's cold.
It has not been cool.
When it gets down to like 60.
Yeah, which I think is pretty comfortable. But
oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So we're living in our camper again. We're down here. We've committed to 3 months here in Okeechobee. The park is absolutely beautiful. The swimming pools, like today, the adult swimming pool has a bar pretty much attached to it. That whole area is beautiful with palm trees and all kinds of flowers and everything. And they had a live band by the swimming pool almost all day long. The pool is heated at between 81 and 82 degrees. There's a hot tub up there. What is it? Friday and Saturday? They have all kinds of fried food and stuff.
It's supposed to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
But it wasn't open today,
No,
though,
it
right?
wasn't open today.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we really haven't experienced that place yet, but they said the place that has the fried food is extremely busy on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just found out that we're off this week on Saturday and Sunday. So we worked 5 days this week.
Yep. And I think we're scheduled for four days next week. So we'd like to, be on the 4-day schedule. But if we need to be 5 days, we agreed we would do that. So.
Then the arrangement here is really good because you get paid for all hours.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which is very unusual for Florida in the wintertime. So we're pretty blessed and fortunate to have found this job. We just happened to be in Okeechobee, and we'd said that we were going to be here for at least a month, and then we ended up finding a job here. Mm-hmm. And if everything works out, we will be coming back here next winter.
If they like us and we like them.
That's it. So that's what's going on with the Happy Wanderers. So
We're not wandering.
Are you still happy?
I am happy.
That's good. So you won't be leaving here anytime soon.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Well, we are going to say goodbye, folks, but before we do that, you probably want to see Roxy the Wonder Dog. She doesn't like being interviewed any more than Christina does.
Hi, Roxy girl.
Say goodbye to all the YouTube people out there, Roxanne. Yeah, she really doesn't talk much, folks. Oh, she's gonna leave.
Leaving. Aw, Daddy's scary.
I'll be channeling the chicken spirit for my happy wanderers. Happy wanderers. Thanks for coming to Dollywood. Y'all good. Bye, honey.
Bye-bye.
Bye.